What's going on, BFL fam? I'm Carlos, and welcome back to Brooklyn Fragrance Lover. I was tagged, I'm it, from Mr. Big Beard B. The topic, 10 fragrances I own that are out of style. Keep it right there.
Brooklyn Fragrance Lover. Brooklyn Fragrance Lover.
Thanks so much for joining me today. I do appreciate it. I've been around for many years. I'm going to be older next year, and I've been through many centuries of perfumes. They've changed. They've gone through different trends. Styles of perfumery has changed. It's really evolved since I first started using when I was a kid. Some of these go way back, I mean really way back, but if they're here in my collection, at one point I did adore them, or maybe I read the Luca Turin book and he said it was great and I picked it up on his recommendation. All in all, this is just my taste on the subject at hand. I don't want anybody to get butthurt or anything if I happen to say that a fragrance that you love is out of style, in my opinion. It's only my opinion, and we all know that opinions are like assholes. We all have one, yes? I preface with that little opening because I know I'm going to get some slack for some of the things that I've chosen here, but again, please, I stress, only my opinion. Number 10, going into the out of style pile. It is, I know, a classic in perfumery. This is Karan Prohm. This was released in 1934. It's an aromatic fragrance. It's basically vanilla and lavender. It's a nice fragrance. It's a gentlemanly fragrance, but I don't reach for it at all. There are many other options that I would reach for way before I reach for this one. So number 10 in the out of style pile is Karan Prohm, right there. At number 9 in the out of style pile is from Versace. This is called L'Homme. It was released in 1986. It's supposedly a leather fragrance, but to me it's kind of a cologne type of fragrance with a leathery-ish kind of dry down. I bought this because it was recommended by Luca Turin. This was released in 1986, and it's okay. Perfume has come a long way since 1986, and there are much better options out there. So number 9 in the out of style pile, Versace L'Homme. And number 8 from the house of Guerlain. This is Vetiver Frozen. It's a woody aromatic fragrance. This was released in 2004. You guys know that I'm not much of a vetiver fan, but I've come around to it. There are some vetiver heavy fragrances that I do love. This isn't one of them. This is just a little boring to me and definitely a little dated. So number 8 in the out of style pile, Vetiver Frozen from Guerlain. Another probably you'll consider a classic from the house of Azzaro. This is Azzaro Chrome. This was released in 1978, a very long time ago. It's an aromatic fougere. It's very thick and hairy chested and let's go to the disco type of fragrance. It's not my style, although I can appreciate it on others. Actually, Max Forte wears this a lot. He layers it with other things and it smells quite fabulous on him. But for me, this is kind of dated and there's definitely much better fougere options out there. And number 6, following up with another Azzaro, this is Chrome, released in 1996. It's a citrus aromatic. It's kind of just breezy, a little metallic, a little very boring. I think the genre of clean and fresh has come a long way since this was released. And yeah, number 6 in the out of style pile, Azzaro Chrome. Number 5 from the house of Kenneth Cole. This is called Vintage Black. It was released in 2009. It's a woody aromatic. It's basically a freshie, not really anything spectacular. Again, the freshies that are made these days, not all of them are great, but there are so many better options than this one. So it makes the out of style pile. Coming in at number 4, from the house of Dolce & Gabbana, this is light blue, released in 2007. It's a citrus aromatic. I did enjoy this one back in the day, but last year they released light blue Eau Intense, and I think it's much better. I actually picked up a bottle, and yeah, so this is in the out of style pile at number 4. At number 3, from the house of Prada, a house that you know I definitely love here at BFL. This one is called Amber Prohm. It's an Orient Fougere. I believe it was released in 2006. To me, this was a great soapy fragrance, but since 2006, they've released so many better offerings. L'Homme, for example. This is just okay, and coming in at number 3 in the out of style pile, Prada Amber Prohm. Coming in at number 2, this is a classic, a club classic. This is 1 Million by Paco Rabanne. It's classified as a woody spicy. It's not classified as a nuclear bubblegum. No, it's not. It's a woody spicy. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of went through this bottle. I went through this much right here. That's the level. I don't know if you can see it, but that's a decent amount. But since then, they've come out with the Privé, which I much prefer over this. I wasn't too keen on Lucky. I still like Privé. So at number 2 in the out of style pile, Paco Rabanne's 1 Million. And at number 1, drum roll please. From the house of Thierry Mugler, this is the original Amen, released in 1996. It's an Oriental Woody. I gotta tell you, I really haven't worn this bottle much. It kind of wound up in the collection just for being a collector. I much prefer the pure malt, the pure coffee, pure tonka. This is okay. This is just a little too loud for my taste. I know, wait for the dry down, but there's a tarry something in there that just doesn't jive with me, and it's kind of room clearing and just not my style these days. Just like our perfume taste changes, our style changes, and yeah, that's what we call evolving. Well, there you have it, folks. My top 10 out-of-style fragrances from my collection. Thank you so much for tagging me, Mr. B, Mr. Big Beard B. I'm going to tag 2 people. Who shall I tag? I shall tag Mr. No Nonsense, Gary Carloni, and I will tag Imitsu from Simply Put Sense. Thanks so much for watching. Again, I hope I didn't hurt anyone's feelings. This is just subjective opinions, and it's all fun. We shouldn't be too serious about this, and yeah, I really do hope you enjoyed. If you're new to this channel, please do consider subscribing. If you haven't a subscriber, click on that bell icon to miss notifications on new reviews, new content, giveaways, and all the fragrant fun always happening right here at BFL. Take care, stay blessed, and I'll see you at the next review.